In the future, I don't know what joke I'm gonna make. Is it just gonna be a waste of time? Is there a
In
god?
the future, I am the walrus.
Fuck you!
Welcome
Fuck
back,
you
Space
and your walrus!
Welcome back, Space Cadets, to the future of Hal and Dave, where apparently fucking walruses now.
We're...
You know, I hear that if you don't swear in the first few minutes of your video, you're more likely to get recommended, so good job!
Kick me out then, you motherfucker!
Hal and Dave, the most uncensored Let's Play channel on YouTube.
At this point, probably.
Mostly because nobody watches us.
Well, to be fair, we were at 69 subscribers last time I checked. I don't...
Several of those people clicked on us accidentally.
Probably.
Oh yeah, the Z-Saber is now purple because we have Tenkuha.
Oh yeah, cool. By the way, the Walrus is a Spider-Man villain whose most famous role has so far been a Cracked article about how much he sucks, even though the joke about him is that he sucks.
Ah, so at least it's consistent.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. The whole joke with the Walrus villain is that he has the proportionate strength of a walrus, but since he's a normal dude, he's actually weaker than a regular walrus.
Because walruses are very fat.
Well, they're very fat and big. Because
Yeah.
it's a joke on Spider-Man powers that he has the proportionate strength of Spider.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is actually quite strong.
Yeah, yeah. But walruses are like big creatures, so they don't have that kind of like strength build.
Yeah, well, they don't have that strength build, so basically Spider-Man's like facing a normal guy with the powers of a walrus.
Does he have tusks?
Yes.
Good.
I love the walrus. He is dumb, but he is trying to his best.
Yeah, so the Shotty Racer ability, as they call it, is actually kind of a staple of Zero's moveset.
Okay, so like, alright, that's... Like, to be fair, Zero is really only playable for, well, like, the next, actually, from 4 onwards. So.
Yeah, like, yeah, Zero is playable in all future Mega Man X games and his own series, where he steals the show.
Quite literally. From a clone of X. It's almost like a clone saga, if you will.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna make stupid Spider-Man jokes till the day I die, aren't I?
Yep.
Alright. Fair enough. I've just learned to accept it at this point.
Sparta's slightly more treacherous with Zero because you can't fire a big charge shot ahead of you.
I kinda like... Oh, that guy is frozen! I feel so...
That's okay. He's dead now.
No! He had so much to live for! He had like a family and shit!
Metul family.
His
God, it's like that Potato Head cartoon.
Oh, God, I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw some, like, top 10 weird 80s cartoon lists or something recently. It was on it! And I'm like, what will they think of next?
There was a Potato Head cartoon. There was something. I remember Mr. Potato Head had, like, a live-action puppet TV show type thing.
That sounds horrifying.
It aired on Fox Kids and was canceled. And then the last episode is a clip show about how it's being canceled, and it got very meta and weird.
That weapon tank will serve us well with our one weapon that takes energy.
Well, yeah, but it'll serve us well in discussing Mr. Potato Head lore.
Man, where's the Robot Master, Potato Man?
We call him... Actually,
Okay, you know, that's really funny now that I think about it, because in Mega Man X7 there is an onion.
To be fair, Potato Man is actually called Irish Famine Man.
Yeah, in the unreleased, Mega Man 8.9.
Yes, well, Mega Man X... man, God. I was actually talking about this with Hal a little bit ago, was what style... If they made like a Mega Man X style version of Mega Man 9 and 10, which version would he prefer as like the basis?
Oh, yeah. It was like, should it be done in like SNES 16-bit style or like the PlayStation era 32-bit? And I was all for SNES style because I think Mega Man X was really, it just kind of felt the best back then. Like, this is great too, but definitely love that SNES style.
Yeah, like as weird as it sounds, like it would
I still want Zero in it, and I still want him to play like he does here, but like 16-bit.
That'd be cool.
Just like translate these sprites into 16-bit.
To be fair, I would kill for a new Battle Network game that actually refines some of the mechanics a bit, you know? But hey.
They'd have to, like, really refine it, because I feel like... Well, they also have to settle on what style they were doing, because that series is, like, all over the place.
Well, it's an action RPG Pokemon card game.
Yeah.
That is...
Children's card games.
That is the most legitimate way to describe the Battle Network series. Oh, and Dungeon Crawler.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
Like, I will say I did enjoy the net Navi designs in that series because they always look cool and very cartoony. Here at Suzanne.
I think they weirdly pronounced it correctly.
I'm actually shocked that if I pronounced it correctly. Did I? I'm not sure, and that scares me. Am I just a fraud?
Nah, you're legit.
Fair enough. I'm too legit to quit.
Spider-Man time.
Spiders! He's a menace! He's a menace!
It's a mess. I want pictures of Web Spider.
I want pictures of Web Spider! Amazing Web Spider! Spectacular Web Spiders! Peter Parker! The Spectacular Web Spider!
Man, Spider-Man 21XX went to weird places.
Yeah, I mean, especially because his origin involves him getting addicted to a weird drug.
So the Kuenzan is just the best move ever, so we're just going to go through the level. Although, we can do this now.
To be fair, the whole Kuenzan thing, it kind of... I'm thinking of the Jimmy Eat World song, I've been spinning round, woo.
Well, because this one is also like a staple of Zero's moveset going forwards.
Just him spinning around like a hedgehog. Wait a minute.
Rolling around at the speed of sound?
Sonic the Hedgehog? He can really move?
Zero, he's got an attitude.
He's the fastest thing alive?
That's right, the Flash is, and he's red.
Yeah, that is true. He is red. I'll say this, we won't constantly make Sonic the Hedgehog comparisons.
Yeah, eventually we're going to have to play a Sonic game on this channel, and it's probably going to be Shadow the Hedgehog. Just because we're special that way.
If we're going to do a Sonic game, I'm going to vote on Sonic and the Magical Lamp of Love. It's my own fan game.
No, it's a follow-up to Sonic and the Secret Rings.
That did actually get a follow-up, though. I just forget which one.
It was Sonic and the Black Knight.
Oh, yeah. The Storybook Trilogy, I think it was called.
There is no third game in that trilogy.
Yes, there is, actually.
What are you talking about?
Let me look this up. I'm gonna look this up.
I'm gonna go slay some bees.
You're just gonna feel like, there is no one, is there? There's like a Storybook Sonic trilogy or something?
Storybook series. There's 2 games in it.
Alright.
Oh yeah, so I averted our backtracking by doing Magma Dragoon, so now we can just Ryujin our way through these trees.
Okay, you're right. Storybook series. I think my issue is that, like...
Not everything must be a trilogy, but damn did they try.
Oh no, everything tries to be a trilogy. You'd be surprised at what things are trilogies nowadays. Like, my car payments are now trilogies.
Yes. Pay them 3 months out of the year, apparently.
Certain people who you laugh at on the internet are trilogies. And not just sagas.
Okay.
I'm gonna let people figure out that joke.
I feel like that's a joke that needs to just be let to die.
Yes, it's gonna be left to die soon.
Just like Web Spider.
Well, Web Spider has to die, so we can sacrifice his marriage to the devil.
Yeah, just one more day.
Just one more day left.
Spider, you work for Rebel Force?
I used to work for Rebel Force, but then my Aunt May got sick, so I started, like, you know, working for the bad guys to support her.
Yeah, like real talk, though. So, obviously, Mega Man's had a bunch of different voice acting groups involved, and while I am completely in love with Mark Gatha's portrayal of Mega Man X, Lucas Gilbertson as Zero occasionally sounds too much like a surfer.
Yes.
So, like,
To be fair,
Who do you think should be Zero's voice? Obviously, Johnny Youngbosh is like the most recent voice for Zero.
I actually hear Johnny Young Bosch is one of those cases of, do I hear him way too much in other things that I want him to be Zero? Because to me, Johnny Young Bosch, I'm now more thinking of Nero or Vash the Stampede.
Yeah, that's always the issue when they get like really big.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I want him to be Zero, is the question. And it's not like...
Okay, so when I was playing Mega Man Zero, I actually kind of heard Will Friedle in my head. Like Batman Beyond.
You know, Will Friedle is actually a pretty good actor. I wish he would do more roles, but there's reasons for that. Man.
Yeah, he'd be all like, kind of like cool and like down low, like mission accepted.
I never would have thought that Will Friedle would be one of my favorite Batman of all time.
So we got Raijin Geki.
And yes, if I had to rank Batman and actors, Will Friedle would actually be at the top, near there. But he's not Batman! Oh, fuck you.
You're pretty strong for some clown who thinks he's Batman.
I am Batman. Seriously.
Then he like kicks him into the controls and the ship they're on sinks.
I'm gonna be honest. Besides Kevin Conroy's version, that one sent chills down my spine when I was a kid.
Same here.
So
this is Raijin Geki. It is an extremely powerful attack.
If I ever
has long wind-up.
If I ever somehow meet Will Friedle at a con, I'm just gonna say, your I'm Batman is one of the best I've heard in my life, and I just think that's... Like, actually look up a clip of that. It's...
But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you click out of our video.
Yes. Please do that. Like, comment, subscribe. And talk about how much Will Friedle rocks as Batman or something.
And if you're not going to talk about that, talk about how cool Zero is.
Or
he's the coolest!
Stop licking his poster! And my action figure! Oh god, what are you doing?
Is that why the paint's peeling on it?
Yes! Yes, it is! God dang it, man.
Oh, man. Kuenzan is still, like, the best thing, but the Ryujin is, like, super good, too.
God, I just now imagine you...
Except for that, like, frame stop that you get whenever you're on something you can't actually destroy.
Oh, that's annoying, yeah. Spin.
Yeah, like, Zero is almost even more efficient than X with how sweeping his Z-Saber attacks are.
That's fair. Well, you know, like...
Okay, that's actually something I really enjoy about the PlayStation era Mega Man X games, is X and Zero feel like equally competent and equally fun to play as.
It ultimately comes down to preference. I know you have preference for Zero since he is your boy.
Oh yeah, I would not be the sword otaku that I am today without him.
Yeah. Stop stroking your replica of Zero saber. I'll let you figure out what type of saber it is.
But it lights up when it turns on.
Just don't shake it.
Zoof, zoof, zoof. Oh, actually, yeah. So it's a little bit hard to pick up on the audio, but with all the other stuff in this game. But Zero's Z-Saber is meant to sound like a lightsaber.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing about this is that one of the reasons we ditched our previous playthroughs of the Mega Man X4 game is because of the audio was just way too loud.
Yeah, well, that too, but... No, so, there's a certain point where they stop using
Hey, look, it's symbolism!
Yeah, there's a certain point where they stop using the lightsaber sound effect for the Z-Saber.
Well, just because of...
And you always got to kind of wonder, like, was that, like, done to avoid any potential... Lucasfilm stuff.
Yeah, possibly. Because I'll tell you this is 97 or so.
Oh yeah, the prequels were coming out.
It's not just the prequels were coming out, but Lucasfilm was already getting into the Japanese film industry with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure of all things.
What?
Yeah, they were the audio... Yeah, Lucas's film division was the audio engineers for the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVA.
Wow, what a tangled web we weave.
Like... I know that's shocking to hear, but that was a real thing. Yeah, like they got like IML or
Industrial Light and Magic.
Yeah,
ILM.
ILM. Yeah, basically they got them to do it.
That's radical.
Yeah, like, I know that is weird, but yeah, they actually audio engineered the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is one of the reasons why that anime sounds so good even now. Special effects wise, it's also where the budget went for that fucking OVA too.
Damn. So that should be.
Well, when you get him to be your audio engineer, that's cost a pretty penny.
I'd imagine so. You dare to attack my unit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy fighting you.
Either that or I'm wrong about that. I'm gonna double check just
Slash Beast is like secretly like, Zero is attacking my unit!
My unit!
Like everybody secretly worships Zero.
Let's see, I'm gonna double
Damn it. I actually destroyed his shot at the exact same frame that it hit me on.
Ooh. Let's see. I'm just double checking to make sure here. Or else I speak bullshit, and I don't want to speak bullshit tonight.
Yeah, you've been trying really hard to not.
I try my best. Come on, JoJo Wiki, help me out here.
That didn't kill him? Jeez.
Huh!
Zero's Giga Attack is only good against one boss.
Jesus Christ, Sakoshi Khan worked on the JoJo OVA? Fuck. Sorry. I know. Sorry, like, other important things took over me.
Alright, we got that one move that no one ever uses. Shipuga.
Shipuga!
Yeah, it's like a dashing slash.
Okay.
Nah, best dashing slash still goes to like Mega Man 03.
Fair enough, but you have all the weapons now.
We have all the weapons. Yeah, no, we utterly tore through this campaign. So, yeah. We're going to tackle the final stages of Zero's campaign next time on Hal Dave's Trip to Jupiter.
Well, I just have a question about this. What are we fighting for? I think we need to answer that.
Nani?